Hey, this is John with Learning Guitar Now, and this is podcast 37. And in today's podcast, I'm going to show you a lick in the style of Jimi Hendrix. And Jimi Hendrix was a great blues guitar player. He had a definitely huge influence on blues rock guitar. And he was also nominated, or actually named, the number one guitar player of all time by Gibson in a recent poll they did on the website. So this is going to be a Jimi Hendrix style lick in the key of E, and this lick is similar to something that he would play off Electric Ladyland. The song, I believe, was called Voodoo Chile, I think is the pronunciation of it. Not to be confused with Voodoo Child, which is a totally different sounding song. This is one of my favorites. So the lick sounds like this, key of E. So it's just a real moody type of blues lick, and really characteristic of the Jimi Hendrix sound. And once again, this is the key of E. So what we're gonna do is just hit the open string starting out, and it sounds cool when you play by yourself if you're doing like a blues intro or something. To let that open string ring. Then we're gonna hit the 12th fret of the B string. Then bend the 15th fret of the B string 4 times. The key is getting that vibrato. And then letting the open E string ring out as well. It sounds really cool. Without the open E string, it has not the same effect. We're going to pull off next 15 to 12 twice. And then hit 15 on the B string. Now bend 14 on the G string with your second finger. Pull it down. 12, 14, and then a trill. I like to do an up rake and then hit the open string. Again, so you got slowly the first part. Next part, bend up 14 with your second finger. Hit the bottom 2 strings on the 12th fret. Then hit the 15th fret of the B string and roll your finger down to the 15th fret of the G string. Slide to 14, pull off to 12. So it's a cool Jimi Hendrix move he liked to do a lot. Back to 14, 12 again, 14 on the G string bend, same Chuck Berry move again, and hit 12 on the B string again, and then bend 15 up, pull it down, and then vibrato the 12th fret. You gotta have some heavy vibrato on that last 12th note, and he liked to shake it down really like your bee sting, they call it vibrato. He does that lick a lot in many of his songs. You can even add the bend after it. He had some great vibrato as well, so that's key to making this lick sound good. So the whole lick sounds like this, really slow. And the trick to getting the lick to sound good is to, put some feeling into it. Don't just play the notes. Make it sound like you're trying to, put that emotion into that guitar lick. It's just about the feeling and not really the technical ability of playing something like this. Try to feel it. Maybe hit certain notes harder and certain notes lighter, and it's kind of a free guitar lick. There's not really any rhythm attached to it, so you can kind of play it however you feel like it. So that's how you do that lick. You just want to memorize it and then see if you can change a little bit of the feeling around it, hit things a little bit harder, hit things a little bit softer, and play with the bends. He always did some crazy wild bends. You don't always have to play it exactly the same way twice. That's what's awesome about the blues. You just kind of improvise a lot of the stuff. But he had that fast vibrato on the 12th string. And that's what you want to definitely try to see if you can get that vibrato down, because that's a big thing about Jimi Hendrix playing was the bend vibrato. And the bee-sting vibrato is what they call it. So anyway, that's it for this podcast. To learn more about playing blues guitar, please visit learningguitarnow.com, and I'll see you next time.